Hey guys, welcome back to Joy Buzzer, and you'll see right now we're going to be starting a new series. This is actually a rather old game that I used to play a lot when I was a kid. It's called 18 Wheels of Steel Across America. And as you can see, it's a trucking game, it's a simulation game. There's a lot of business decisions involved, but the main idea is you're just hauling cargo across America. So there's that. The business decisions involved, I think that's pretty interesting. The main reasons I chose this series is, okay, yeah, it's fun to play, maybe not so much fun to watch, but there's two main reasons that I chose to play this, and one of those is this game is just broken enough to be absolutely hilarious at points in time. You may see some strange physics. At other points in time, you may also witness some road rage, specifically by me. I'm gonna set up my timer for the episode here, and you'll find out why I display road rage at certain points in time. It'll be funny, trust me. We're gonna try for about 24 minutes per episode, because that's about how long one day is in this world. So you're looking at a minute being a second, literally, and so on and so forth. So time goes at 60. It goes 60 times faster than normal. So you get through a full day in 24 hours. There's no delay on when you have to sleep, so that's a little bit unrealistic. But hey, let's see what we got here. This game, I think, came out in 2003, but hey, you know what? Why not? So let's play a new game. Let's see. And this could be me. I don't know. Let's start. I think, because I know that you can get good cargo to start out. Let's start with Albuquerque. Red is my color. Always has been, always will. And let's go ahead and hit play. And I'm going to go ahead and hit the timer here. Actually, no. I'm going to actually start out by looking at a few things. This is just the loading screen, obviously. So, okay. First thing we're going to do, we're going to look at this notebook. And what we have here is just you can see where people are from. These bars here depict who's the preferred courier of that specific city. This early in the game, it's going to be whoever starts there. So in this case, you can see I started in Albuquerque. Other people started in Great Falls, Indianapolis, Houston, and the like. So what you can do is see, okay, Albuquerque produces fill in the blank. if you want to go to Memphis, which is my original plan, you can take chemicals and go to Memphis. If you want to go to Houston, you can take only glass, it looks like. So that's kind of the general idea behind this screen. You may see me pull it up here and there. Here's my trucks. You've got some upgrades you can do. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Eventually you can buy new trucks, but since I have not discovered a truck dealer, I cannot do that right now. But I have upgrades available to me. This is just a screen describing all of the monetary value that I've created for my company. These are the other 3 people that I'm competing against, and here's the entire map. And one thing that irritates me about this, and it's actually, it's not a really big thing, but coming from the I-75 corridor, I do know that I-75 does not go straight up to Indianapolis. That's what this map shows. It does not go to straight to Indianapolis. Doesn't even show in Ohio City, which also bothers me. But you know what? Whatever. So let's start. I'm gonna start by putting that up, and we need a map. And also some lights. Wow, okay. Yeah, that might be a slight issue. Let's also just say that lights don't matter to us. Traffic lights don't matter. The police don't give a crap. So we're just gonna do that. So you can see right here that gotta respond to this guy.
Just look out for that crotch-rocking cowboy and you'll be fine. I copy you loud and clear.
What is a crotch rocket cowboy? I have no idea what that is. That's what I told him. But, okay. So let's get going here. We're headed to Memphis with this. Chemicals are one of the more lucrative cargoes to take, so that's what I'm doing right now. It doesn't look like anyone's using the intersection, so let's go.
10-1 on the last transmit.
Alrighty, and we're headed to Memphis. You'll find out that the police in this game, unless you do something like speed, you can, strangely enough, you can speed and get caught, but doing what I just did, they don't give a crap. The police in this game are a little, they're questionable. And also the AI driving the rest of these cars on the road, it's a little questionable too. You might see that here and there. And let me just say this, it's kind of really difficult to stop this truck. Now that was questionable driving on my part. I will definitely admit to that. But let's wait our turn here behind this guy.
Status transmit.
Stack them hands on 10-zip.
So this is the same guy I talked to earlier. Now, the reason I'm talking to him is because... okay, my weight check has been passed. The reason I'm talking to him is because if I do that, I can hire him later on to work for me, which can be useful. So keep that in mind. So right now we're headed to Memphis. Now, I will say that my truck, you start out with the crappiest truck in the game, which is the worst. It was worse when I didn't know what I was doing, because this game just, it doesn't really tell you how to do things. Turns out oftentimes I'd have my handbrake on like the entire time, which meant I was going about 30 miles per hour on the highway. I don't know what I was doing. That being said, now you can see that I'm doing about 55, which still seems to be faster than the majority of people on the highway. So whatever. So, you can see on my map here, we've got Memphis represented by that large yellow dot, and where I need to take my cargo represented that by a large red dot. Now, the way I plan to do this is actually fairly lucrative, as I mentioned before, because we're just taking, we're just going to be taking chemicals. Oh, people have turned their lights on. I probably ought to do that, so I don't get caught for that either. The police are really stingy on having your lights on and also having your wipers going. But okay, why aren't you going to arrest me for the fact that I was driving off the road? Honestly, the computer just, it makes absolutely no sense to me, but you know, you do you. Okay, this is my stop, or well, not my stop. And yes, I am totally just blowing by this guy. This is my rendezvous with, oh gosh. Yeah, you, whoa, no, you don't. Oh boy. I told you they were questionable. And you may find that I decide to rage here and there. I mean, in that case, that was my bad driving, or maybe not so much bad as intentionally reckless driving. But that doesn't matter now. But the computer that drives these cars is very, very questionable. So right now we're coming up on Memphis. Another thing that bothers me about this game, but we won't get into that too much. There are special cargoes, and you may notice things pop up in the bottom corner like this special cargo right now. And the thing with that is, it's never where I am going. Or, to make matters worse, it's always where I just came from. So, if you see me raging about that, yeah, that gets to me. So, we'll see if we can find any quirks in this game. So here's my stop up here. And yes, I know I just drove through the grass. And that is our first cargo. So let's take a second and look. Here's our competition. Only one other person has delivered anything, which would be our opponent number 2 here. So they've traveled much less than we have, and also they've gained less money than we have. So I think let's grab a new cargo. And the way that this is going to work, you may also notice that this one has chemicals going to Albuquerque. So let's do that. And we're headed back to our hometown. Yes. This game leaves over-exaggerated streaks from me breaking. So take that as you will. Oh boy. So now we're just gonna head back, and it's almost the end of the day. So what we're going to do is once it hits 12 o'clock, we're gonna pause the actual gameplay, and just to show you a little bit more about the trucks and how you upgrade them, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade a little bit since I gained some money, and it is now 12 o'clock. So let's go to trucks, and we're going to buy that. We're going to buy that, and this is all just based on they're the best out there, so why not? I have enough money to do it right now, and it will also increase my performance and also enable me to haul more and haul it quickly. So let's also customize, and I think this is the one that I typically go with. Yeah, it's got the flames. And basically all we're doing here is we want to get power up as much as possible, prestige is up as much as possible, handling up as much as possible, and get maintenance down as much as possible. So we've increased the value of our truck right now, and we still have we did that with completely within as much as we earned for the previous cargo. So I'd say that's a victory for us. So I'm going to quit this episode right here. But the plan is I'm going to head back to Albuquerque, and I'm going to do this a couple times, and then we're going to explore the rest of the U.S. But I'm going to attempt to become the preferred courier of Memphis as well, which can help a lot. So I'll explain that a little bit more in the next episode. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever you may want to do. Obviously, you haven't gotten to see the parts where I get a little bit of road rage, which I guarantee that'll be a little bit of an interesting part of this series. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and please stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time on Joy Buzzer.